The next hand to hook the frog is also a circular needle. Take the thread off twice around your finger and pinch it tightly, wrap around your pinky and index finger. Pinch the crochet hook and thread it inside the coil. Hook it out. Hook it out. Pull it tight and hook it out. This is a standing up shot. Then hook 6 short pins inside the circle. Insert winding. Then wrap the wire and hook out. This is a short stitch. Make a mark on the first short needle, then hook 5 more short pins into it. Wrap the wire and hook out. Insert check out, wind the wire and pull through 2 coils at once. Then stretch this coil, take it off and gently move the needles. Move them together. Gently pull on this thread. One of the coils is active. Pull the active coil tight. Pull this thread tight again. Put the crochet back into the original stitch. Remove the marker buckle. It's in this stitch for the marker. We plug it in. We stick the crochet hook in, then press this thread over the crochet hook. Wind out, pull it over again. This is a drawing needle. And hook a standing pin. Then the second loop. The second circle is the addition of 2 short pins and 1 short pin. The first stitch is in the drawing needle. Put it in the same needle, raking out. Hook a short pin. The second short needle is inserted. Hook out the winding hook out. The third short stitch has a short pin in it, that is, 2 short stitches in the same eye. Inside the 4th eye is a short needle. There is also a short needle in the 5th eye. The 6th stitch contains another addition of a short stitch. Just hook 2 short pins. Then draw with the first short pin. Insert. If not skilled, may make a mark on the first short pin of each turn. Then tick. Restrain. Do another standing stitch, then the third loop. Let's flip it over. The third circle is, hook a short pin over each short pin. Hook 8 short stitches without adding or subtracting. 1, 2, 3 on each short stitch above the corresponding hook short stitch 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then make a draw with the first short stitch. And hook a standing pin. Then the 4th loop, the 4th lap is. Hook 3 short stitches, 1 short stitch plus 3 short stitches. A short stitch of extra stitch. 3 then hook a short pin of the plus pin. Repeat one more time, 3 short needles. 2. Finally, a short stitch is added. Then make a draw with the first pin. And hook a standing pin. The 5th loop does not add or subtract short stitch. A total of 10 short stitch 2. 3. For it is not going to be demonstrated here, everyone finish the 10 short needles by themselves. 10 short hooks finished, make a draw with the first short stitch. Then leave the long line to break. Then this hand is hooked, 2 of these hands were hooked. Set aside. Next, hook the belly of the frog. Belly stitches are raised by braid stitches. Wrap the thread around your finger and pinch the thread. Crochet down and wind it up. Pinch this thread, then wrap the wire and hook it out, tensioning. Then wrap the wire and hook out. This is a braid needle, a total of 4 braid pins. 234 each V represents a needle order. This loop on the 1234 crochet hook doesn't count. Now insert the crochet needle into the penultimate stitch 1. 2 here. This needle inside, this side is a coil, this side of the crochet hook has 2 coils. Insert the needle into the eye and hook the short needle directly into the eye. Wrap the wire and hook it out, the winding comes out of the same eye, then insert the short needle into the winding, hook out. Wrap the wire and hook out. Put 1 in the bottom stitch, insert short needle and wind out, wrap the wire and hook 1. Spicule. And then in this last stitch. For short stitches in the same stitch. Two, continue to hook in the same stitch. 3. For tighten the end of the thread after completing the 4 short stitches, then wrap this thread inside the hook, we can see just now. After you hook that coil, there are 2 more wavy lines over here, just hook it inside these 2 wavy lines. And insert it into this needle, then hook a short needle. Move on to the next stitch. Inside hook 2 short stitches 1, 2. Then make a draw with the first short pin. Put it in and draw it out. Draw and hook a standing pin. First lap completed. Second loop. The second loop is the extra stitch that hooks 2 short stitches. Insert a short needle. Hook another short stitch in the same stitch, that is, a short stitch plus. Add a short pin to the pin. Then hook a short needle. And then in these 4 short needles over here, add 4 short stitches. A short stitch of extra stitch. And then the addition of a short stitch. Always hook the 4 short pins. The last short stitch adds a stitch. Hook another short pin. There are also 2 needles, insert 2 short stitches into the 2 stitches. A short stitch and a stitch. 2 short needles plus a needle. Then a needle to draw. Hook a standing pin. Then hook the last circle, round 2, round 3 starts with a short pin. Then add a short stitch to the stitch. 1, 2. Then hook 5 short pins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then hook a set of short stitches. Short stitch, a short stitch and a stitch. Repeat one more time, a short needle, a short stitch and a stitch. 5 more short stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Finally hook a short stitch and add a stitch. Then a short needle. The last. Leave the line long, pull the thread over. Then the hook is inserted into the first short pin inserted from the back, pull the thread over. Then pass through the last needle between the 2 coils. Then pull the thread through, we'll take care of this belly, we'll sew it on the main body. Next, hook the frog's blush. This blush has 2 loops in it, pick up the needle and wind the thread around the finger. Pinch the thread again. Insert a crochet hook into this coil, draw out. Wrap the hook out and pull tight and hook a standing pin, then hook 6 short pins into the coil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After 6 or 6 short stitches, stretch this coil, you'll break this blush. Leave a little thread. Pull this wire out. Move the needles together, gently pull this thread, one of the coils is active. Pull the active coil tight. Finally pull the end of this wire tight. Put this long thread on with stitches, then insert it into the first short needle. Finally, back to the last short pin, it goes through the middle of these 2 coils. Then we'll take care of this blush. There are 2 hooks for this blush.